Oh, oh, that's good. Holy moly. What up? What up? What up? How you doing, Adrian? How are you? Just getting started here. Just getting started here. Good to see that you're great. K Finn, what's good? What's good? You guys give me just a second. Man, I made this bomb ass tea that I learned from my homeboy's wife. You check her out on the gram at Ophelia's _ kitchen. Dope recipes, dope. Anyway, this tea, water, couple of oranges, some ginger, cinnamon, honey. Yeah, awesome stuff. So I gotta type a post real quick. We're gonna get into for you bass players, get into a solo arrangement of Prince's Sometimes It Snows in April. I was going to save this until the 21st, but yes. So yeah, I was going to save it till the 21st, but it gets a little bit too emotional for me. So yeah, so I'm going to do it today. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to be right here with you. How you guys doing? Somebody chime in. Somebody see 8 people. And go text somebody. Go tell somebody to get over here. How you guys doing? Let me know. Tell me in the chat. Ooh, can't spell. All right. Here we go. Later. Tuning would be a good idea. As always, let me know what the sound is like for you. If the sound is cool. I didn't do any lives last week, man, because I was just busy. Wasn't feeling too great, and I wanted to kind of rest up, recuperate, and stuff like that. But I'm back. Damn it. So I'm just gonna play it. It's saturated. Let me turn it down. How's that? Is that better? Let me know where I'm cool. Almost forgot that part. With you, do you have your bass? Your bass? Your bass? I'm just gonna start talking, but I will leave this video up for the replay for those that want to catch it later, or for latecomers, whatever. So the chords sounds better, but still not good. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna not be fancy with it at all. I'm gonna go straight from the mic on my phone. Everybody let me know now what that's like. Now I'm going straight from the mic on my phone. Holla at me, Kevin Hopkins. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Is that better? Is that better, Kevin? I'm waiting on you, Kevin. I'm waiting on you, Kevin. Okay, I'm assuming that that is a little bit better. I'm going to assume that that's a little bit better. Sounds good now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So when I was cool, very cool, very cool, or anything like that. If you can't see my hands or whatever, if you want me to stop and talk about something, let me know, and I'll stop and get into it. So when I was coming up with this arrangement, obviously, you know, I'm a bass player. I'm not, I don't play a lot of chords and stuff like that. So it was important for me to pick out the most important things. Okay, the main verse without the extensions. So it's really like an E add 9, F sharp 7 with an 11 in it, an A sus, right? I wasn't really concerned about all that, so I had to break it down to its basic elements, the triads. So the first part, E major. So I'm playing the root with my pinky, the major third, and then the fifth with my first finger. I go to that F sharp, playing the F sharp. I'm playing that F sharp minor. So root, minor third, perfect fifth. F sharp, A, C sharp. And then A major, I still have that major shape, that major triad shape. Now the cool thing about like the E, I can play the open E with my thumb, also with my thumb the E at the 7th fret of the A string, the major third, G sharp, and then the B, just kind of doing a finger picking thing. So I can get that sound, the 4 notes. But when I come to the F sharp, I do have to do a little bit of muting with my palm to get that E to stop ringing. And then there's the A. With the A also I can play the A, thumb, major third, perfect fifth, like that. So I'm gonna leave a link somewhere below after this is all done to my solo version of this tune, so you can check that out. All right. So here's the intro. There's the intro, just those 3 chords. For the melody, now trip on this. This melody is actually borrowed. I don't know which was borrowed from the other, but if you guys are familiar with, if you're familiar with the whole Prince camp, of course you know Sheila E. Sheila E. had a song called Toy Box, and let's see if you could see the similarities. That's the melody for Toy Box. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Sheila E. Toy Box. I don't know if it's on Spotify. No, it's not on Spotify. Take my word for it. It's and we're in the key of E. I'm playing B right there. I'm tripping. We're in the key of E. So the first chord being that E major, the melody note is B. So I've got the root and the 5th of that chord. And immediately I play G sharp, which is the major 3rd of E, or in this case the 10th. And I'll keep it real simple and not put any other like inflections or anything like that, just so you can, see just where the notes are. So thumb, first finger. Tracy died soon after. Now when I played it like this, because I'm trying to cop a vocal thing, but also within the limitations of the electric bass. So next chord is that G, that F sharp. So I'm playing the root of F sharp and the 5th of that chord. And then we've got that first part of that melody again. If you have your bass, try it with me too. Our next chord is going to be the A. So that's when I play the A, thumb, first finger, and middle finger like I'm picking an acoustic guitar. So I'm trying to get that vocal inflection as best as I can right there. So that repeats. Just so for that part, I've got the open A with my thumb, and I'm hammering on from the B to C sharp. Let me do that again. Repeat. We're going to repeat that again. I like that this melody is so simple. It's very diatonic. Um, nothing nothing real funny happening there. It's just a really super simple melody. Um, if you leave out the root notes, right? What's up, Fleas? I missed you guys last week. I really did. So again, super simple melody, right? And all I'm playing is to make it full is I'm playing the roots. So E, F sharp, and then the open A. Once again. And this allows me to get just the most important notes of the chord. Now, one thing that I do in my arrangement is I go, and I'm just doing a scalar thing, and that would be from the 5, because you can hear the scale now. It's very, very diatonic. Okay, so that's the first verse. You guys are quiet today. Fleece is here. What's up, Fleece? Somebody talk to me. Anybody have any questions so far? If you do not, it's all good. I will keep going on. But if you do, stop. This T is everything. Everything. Oranges, ginger, cinnamon. Whoa, that's annoying. All right, let's continue. I used to cry for Tracy. Sorry, somebody's gonna be offended that I did that. This, Stephen Bird, what's up? All good so far. How's the fam? Everybody's hanging, man. Everybody's hanging. So, I used to cry for Tracy, right? So I'm going all the way up to, what is this? C. Let me just digress a little bit. So, you can see the scale, you can hear the scale. There's the scale. So this part is tricky, and I'll show you why I did this shift. I did that because I had to go, I used to cry for joy, so I can get to this hammer-on here from B to C sharp. Sorry. Okay, there. Thank you, Kevin. So here's where I love this, what the choices that he's, the chord choices that he's made here in the chorus. The chorus. So we have A. Sometimes it. The next chord is an E over G sharp. So that's the first inversion. So let me talk about this. How I play it and what made me choose. So E over G sharp. If you play that E on the bottom, it doesn't sound the same, right? So I'm playing with my thumb for the A. I'm playing A, C sharp, and then G sharp, because that's the top melody note. Sometimes it snows. And so now I've got the G sharp, and I've got F sharp. Okay, because it's an E over G, E over G sharp, but with the 9 in there. So the F sharp is the 9. Okay. I'll just do that a couple of times for anybody that's watching now. Or I'm not typing more. I put. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Brooks. Brooks's comment got held for review. Brooks is some of the dopest shit you've done. Thank you, man. Sorry, I'm not typing more. I put on full screen, and then I have to chat. Okay, Laurent, good. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this a couple of times for you guys that are here, for somebody who might watch the replay or whatever, so you can just really get it. Sometimes it snows. Okay. Sometimes it snows. Brooks, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Brooks, for the super chat. Sometimes it snows. And going right back to that. Remember, man, this melody. For those of you just getting here, I was saying to the folks before that this melody is really similar, or almost identical to Sheila E.'s Toy Box. Anyway, sometimes it snows. You can also play around with how you approach. Brooks, man, I just don't do tabs. I don't do tabs for several reasons. One is I think tabs are like I'm just gonna digress a little bit. I think tabs are the worst thing ever. And I know that people like them, but it's just something that I just won't do. It doesn't help anybody. I don't believe it helps anybody. And also, if you're going to learn how to read tabs, you might as well just learn how to read standard notation. That's not me chastising you at all. And it's, and I appreciate you saying what you're saying. I feel like I'm sounding like ungrateful or whatever. But then they also take a long time. Okay, and here's the kicker too. I don't know how to write tabs. Whew. I know I could do it in Sibelius if I like wrote the music out and then like copied it in Sibelius some kind of way. It's just so tedious, man. I'm sorry. But I do appreciate the super chat, and I appreciate you chiming in, and I appreciate all the support from all of you guys. So please don't take that the wrong way. You can play around with your plucking hand to make it sing a little bit more, to like play with the emotions a little bit. Also, that little shake, just a little vibrato, just giving it a giving it just a little bit of life. Okay, so let's move on to the next chord. Sometimes it snows in so we're still on that same chord, that A chord. A, and then there's our G sharp again. And there I'm playing the G sharp, C sharp, and E. So I played that open A with my thumb. And did the pluck, just 3 fingers or 2 fingers and a thumb. Could be. I'm not that familiar with Moonlight Sonata as far as the, you know, what its guts are, but what its guts are. You know what I'm saying? A. Sorry. So this one, this is gonna be Sometimes I Feel So Bad. I just choose to play a single note there because it's too hard to get to the right root note. It's not too hard. I just, in my arrangement, I just didn't do it. E7 or F sharp 7. So that F sharp 7, root, major third, and the flat 7. That's a C sharp, like a C sharp minor. If I slid up, I just don't like adding that C sharp in the bottom after the note. Sometimes I feel so bad, bum. Doesn't sound good to me unless I hit both notes at the same time. I'm not just a fan. I'm not really a fan. And that one first of all doesn't, it sticks out too much. And look at that stretch, right? It's a hell of a stretch. So F sharp 7. Here's the one. Here's the one. This is B flat sus 2. B flat sus 2. So B flat sus 2 would have a B flat, I'm not gonna call that B flat. I lost my train of thought there. B flat C, and replacing the third. So in short, I got the B flat. C is why I'm catching it right there, and then the 5th. So essentially, with the sus chord, with the sus 2, we're replacing the 3rd with the 2. If you were playing a sus 4 chord, you would be replacing the 3rd with the 4th. Hope I didn't lose anybody there. Thumbs up if you're still with me. Thumbs up if you're still with me. Holla if you hear me. This tea ain't nothing nice. Anyway. Oops. So, the trick about this chord, thank you Fleece, thank you Brooks. Brother Brooks will be around in a minute. Buckfield in it, squirrel meat. Okay. B flat, C with the first finger, and then the F, which is the fifth of that B flat. We got 1, 2, and 5. I'm literally playing both of those notes with one finger. Hey, what's up, Steven? So, G sharp. And I'm holding on to that G sharp as long as I can to get the melody, you know, the melody notes happening. So I do have to stretch a little bit there. And I let it go just in enough time to get to the E. Ah. I'm messing it up now. To stop it from ringing and kind of cut some of the noise, I stopped it with my thumb. Sorry. I don't know if you see that. Watch my thumb. Watch what happens with my thumb right now. So right when I get to the E, my thumb is stopping that A string from ringing. Just scale stuff. Also, you hear a little bit of a triplet there. I'm also playing that dead string. It's not really, there's no note or anything coming out of that D string. Watch this hand right here. And then now we're at, that's F sharp and E. There's B, which is the five of, and you can hear it. That 5 wants us to go home. So. So I've got E, hammer on the F sharp, B, E, F sharp, B, E, and then thumb the open E. Sometimes, and I'll show you this when I talk about something else I added into the arrangement. I didn't do it in the video, but when I started doing it, if I played it like if I was doing, I don't do solo sets at all, really. But every now and again I'll do. And when I say solo bass sets, but I'll do my own music, and may include a solo bass thing or whatever. Maybe something with a loop or what, but that's not really my main, that's not really my kind of bag, like some guys. You know what I mean? I don't, you know. Anyway, so here's the part I was talking about. So I plucked A, G sharp, so this is like a churchy kind of thing, where we're going to A, the 4. We're going to the 4. Third, just elongating that trip back to 1. Watch this. So there I'm playing C, making a substitution there. Let me see if I can play the whole thing. Oh, there's some parts of the melody that I didn't because I admittedly don't have that facility. 2, I don't think I don't know if that it sounds that great on the instrument personally. So told you I never worked it out because yeah, I've seen it. I'm not getting into that. Just a note. So, this little thing here, what it is we're at the 5th of E. There's the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barring over to the root E. Doing a hammer on, holding those two notes and hammering on to the C sharp. It sounds ridiculous when you're doing it like that, but you know what I mean. Yes, I've heard the beef between Sheila E. and Apollonia. You know, Sheila's sister is a friend of mine. Known her for many, many years. I mean, we're not terribly close friends. I do consider her a friend. I think she considers me a friend as well. We have mutual friends in common and stuff. I don't know, man. You know, you got when somebody like that dies. I think everybody's gonna, you know, there's always gonna be some camps that are gonna have different things. But I know I wasn't there, so you know, I'm staying out of that. So anyway, that was Sometimes It Snows in April. My little solo rendition of it. As always, I feel like if I give you, you know, enough to take home that you want to try to play around with or whatever, you know, do that. I think back to something that I was talking about with Brooks earlier. I think that if you take information either from me or somebody else on the web, whatever, and really sit down with it yourself, you're gonna feel so much more of a connection with it when you get in there and discover things on your own or whatever. So Stephen Bird, good answer. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I will say out of respect for both of them, again, me not being there, like one thing you'll never see me do is go back and forth with someone online. Like if somebody said something to me, something about me or whatever, I ain't never gonna have no public feuds about it. No, how come you don't call me anymore? I know. I don't know how to play that like that. I apologize. Well, I don't apologize. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I mean, I could if if I did it, but at the moment, I cannot do it. Who else is there? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Man, this tea ain't nothing nice. This tea ain't nothing nice. So this week coming up, I'm going back to the live streams during the week. I'll probably do them twice a week and maybe three times a week. But you guys, what I need from you is to spread the word, and if you could share the channel, if you can thumbs up, like stuff or whatever, it definitely helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, and all that good stuff. I mean, I've been around on YouTube for a little while, but definitely trying a little bit harder to grow it, even more now, especially since ain't nobody gigging or nothing like that. So, yeah. Somebody asked me, oh, Fleece, your interview with Clark was dope. Thank you, man. Thank you. Clark is a good dude. He's a good dude. I was happy to do that interview and really get some eyes on him. Fleece, you had a Prince question request when you get a minute. Was that it? Was it the how come you don't call me anymore? Was that what it was? You guys are awful quiet. I feel like I'm alone. I think we're alone now. Shelly Payne, what is the bass that is hanging on the wall behind you? This is my Marco. Both basses are by Marco Cortez. This is right on, Kevin. Right on, Kevin. This is another Marco 5-string. Well, it is a Marco 5-string. The other one is a 4-string. Same builder. Let's see. Bass, mid, treble, pickup blend, and one volume. And I had the original Prince logo from Purple Rain put on it, put at the 12th fret. Yeah, I'm kind of a Prince fanboy. Anyway, have you guys been catching Questlove's DJ sets? He been going deep. Yeah. So there is that bird's eye maple neck. Get that right there. Let's get that right there. This one, I had that one built. This one, I bought sight unseen, relict. Somebody was talking, didn't go to NAMM, and somebody was talking about it. And then I talked to Marco, and he was like, man, this was the star of the NAMM show. And I could see why. So, yeah. Also, I got the MXR Thump pedal coming. I can't wait. I cannot wait to... what do you mean a weird fretboard thing happening? I don't understand what that means, Fleece. Do you own a Marco? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm not like... I'm not trying to be like... What you say about Marco? I'm not trying to do that. So, yeah, Fleece, tell me what you mean. Anyway, anybody else? 12 people are kicking it with me today, and you guys are awfully quiet. Don't make me talk to myself. What's the weather like? He says, hold on. The Thump pedal is not a $40 pedal. thumb pedal is about $120. Full disclosure, I do have an MXR endorsement that I've had for many, many years. So I didn't pay $120 for it. But if I weren't an endorser, I would pay. But I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna definitely do more pedal videos. Well, some pedal videos, because I don't think I've ever done one pedal video, to be honest with you. You guys are still awfully quiet. You're still awfully quiet. Anybody got any questions about sometimes it snows in April? Jealous of the t-shirt. I swear on everything, I am going to get this t-shirt made. I promise you. Oh, the fret group. I don't know anything about those basses. The kind of pseudo fretless fretted thing. I don't know anything about those, man. Yeah, that's a Marco thing. No, I'm not into playing fretless bass at all. Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna. It's crazy. Like, since I've not been gigging, I've had to like really buckle down and really try to figure out how to, push the TED Talks bass brand a little bit further. And it's actually been really like making me think about what the future looks like as far as being a musician. And when I say that, I think that, we're like, we've gotten such a huge wake up call as musicians. Like, look, man, when I got back to New Orleans, I was playing Frenchman Street 4 nights a week, making what some people make, at a full-time job or a really decent part-time job on Frenchman Street, especially when it was busy. But I also had other things going on, so I was kind of killing myself at the same time too. Like, for instance, I would teach from 8 in the morning, I'd teach from like my first class at 9 o'clock, get out of school at 4:30, go see my mom or run errands or whatever, and then my gig don't start until 10 o'clock, and then I'm playing until 2 in the morning. On Saturdays, I was playing from 6 to 10 at one place, and then I would go play from 10 to 2 at another place on Saturdays. Then I got a Bourbon Street thing, and I was playing Bourbon Street 3 nights a week, but that was a little bit easier, like 1 to 6, whatever. Anyway, I'm just saying all that to say, then all of that stopped, and like some of the dopest musicians I know are like, what do I do now? You know what I mean? So I think with this whole coronavirus thing, nobody's just gonna be, even if they just opened up everything, New Orleans survives on tourism, man. I had a bunch of dates at Jazz Fest, at French Quarter Fest. People ain't about to just be traveling like that again. It's gonna be a while before there are, big crowds and people that are really willing to spend their money or whatever. Everybody's gonna be hurting. So, that's scary. That's really, really scary. Yeah, scary times for everybody. But I think it's going to be a really long time before the tourists roll back in. And anyway, let's talk about something happy. Shoot. Let's talk about something happy as I just started talking about sometimes it snows in April. Huh? Yeah. So anyway, you guys are still quiet. I'm coming to somebody's house. I'm coming to your house. Shelly Payne, in the near future, can you talk about the business side of being a musician? Shelly, there's a lot of things about the business side of being a musician. Um, and I definitely appreciate you asking. Is there a specific thing that you're curious about? Because I mean, the business of being a musician is so varied. You know, there's a whole lot of different things. So if you think of something right in this section, sure, do that stuff. I think I spot an Akai controller behind you. You do. Hey man, you are way too far up in my house right now, bro. uh, the Akai this little guy, bring crawfish. um, this little guy is dope, man. It's dope, and it's portable. There was a time when I would like I'd stick this in my bag and I'd be making stuff. Anyway, yeah, it's dope. Um, do that stuff. Do that stuff. We'll talk about do that stuff. I'll do a tutorial. I was trying to think of one thing to respond to Shelly Payne, and I think her, your instrument or whatever, transcribe. I don't know if my video is freezing for you guys. I'm looking at two different screens here, and one screen seems to be freezing. Lynn Charles, yes, I do transcribe. Yes, I do. Oh, it is freezing? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what's going on. Hold on one second. Let me see if I'm actually. Let's see how that is. So Lynn Charles, I'm sorry if I'm still frozen, guys. Could you see Prince passing away any other way? I just didn't see him growing old and having a heart attack. I don't know, man. I don't know. I remember I was working in Palo Alto, near the Stanford campus, right around Stanford and Google, and there's a coffee chain called Pete's Coffee out there in the Bay Area, and I was gonna go teach that day, and I sat down to have some coffee right before my classes started, and my phone just started blowing up, man. It wrecked my whole day because I had just seen him, the piano microphone tour at the Oakland Coliseum, the previous month. So yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, that's right, Stephen Bird. You know the Bay. You know the Bay. That's right. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a little easier now to wrap my head around, but that first like year or whatever, I was just like, damn, I can't believe dude is gone. You know what I mean? But Kevin Hopkins, I agree. I agree. I will tell you this, since you say that. I'm not a religious person at all. Okay? Don't really talk about my religion or politics online for various reasons. Um, I believe in a power greater than myself. Um, uh, but I am so incredibly thankful for what I have, um, and my ability to produce things, and my ability to get up in the morning. You know, my view. I was thinking, um, because now there's people like, open up the country, don't open up the country, do this, do that. Everybody's got like an opinion, right? And so, and I get that, but I think everybody's got to vibe on this thing their own way. They got to get through it their own way. My way is like, I have to continue living while I'm living, and so, you know, yeah, shoot, man, it's a trip though. It's a trip. I am super thankful to be able to just get up every day. There's a lot of people. I was riding through the French Quarter the other day. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Um, I was riding through the French Quarter the other day. Being a musician working in the French Quarter, it becomes like this weird dysfunctional community. You see all the same people. You see all the same musicians. You guys are back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you also, some of the I don't like to say homeless, but some of the unsheltered people you see, and they become a part of the landscape and all this. And I was just kind of driving through the French Quarter, peeping and tripping off of how desolate and dark and lifeless it is. But then there's one homeless person that I know, or unsheltered person that I've communicated with, or whatever. And they're standing there in the dark. Oh man, what was my point? My point is, as bad as things are for me, they're not as bad as they could be. So I need to be thankful for that. Anyway, I'm on like a weird soapbox thing. I'm not trying to be. Stephen Bird, my kids were worried about me. They kept calling me. Yeah, man, I had like third graders to high schoolers. I talked to one high school class. I walked in and they're like, "Oh, Mr. G, we're so sorry about Prince." I just cried like a baby. Um, would you please repost your very first tutorial on 7779311? Why? Why, Lynn? Why? Because the latest one is so much better. Why would you want such a thing, Lynn? Why? That's what I'm trying to find out. Why? It's because I didn't have all the gray hair then? Is that what it was? I'm kidding. I like it when you guys talk back. Fleece, word up, man. Word up. I'm born here. Welcome to the TED Talks Base fam. Appreciate you. You like the first verse? I think the first version may still be up, Lynn. You got to look for it. I think it's still up. If it's not, if I made it like unlisted or whatever, I'll put it back. So, all right, guys. I am not going to hold you. I'm not going to stick around too much longer. You know why? Because I'm going to go cook. That's right. I'm going to go cook. I should do a Zoom. I should do a Zoom. I should. But, is that the Robert Johnson in the room? The one that sold his soul to the devil? What the heck are you talking about? What are you talking about, Stephen Bird? Oh, Robert Johnson. Oh, got it. It's like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? First Square Bizvid. Dude, you guys like know a lot of my stuff, man. No, I know who Robert Johnson was. I just was like, I didn't see the name come up in the room, and then I was like, "Do you see a ghost? Do you see something I don't see?" Because you know I am in Nolans. I am in Nolans. All right, I have a confession for you guys. Are you ready for this confession? I said I was leaving. Are you ready for the confession? Here's the confession. I fried chicken for the first time yesterday. I'm born here. I'm born here. Check it out. Here is, you can do this a couple of ways. You can do a super chat. If you look down at the chat in the bottom, you'll see a $sign. You can show support for the TED Talks base situation there. Or anybody, if you have found any value whatsoever from anything I post, you can make tips, donations, Venmo at SONOFABASS. That is SONOFABASS. That's Venmo and Cash App. And then PayPal is paypal.me/Ted Gould. My last name is spelled Gould if you want to support that way. It was banging. How was my chicken? It was banging. It was banging. I'd never. Thank you so much. I'm born here. Thank you so much for the super chat. I've never fried chicken before. I think I attempted it once when I was much younger, and it was awful. But yesterday I made it, and some of you guys are gonna laugh because I know you're better cooks, chefs than I am. But I didn't have any flour, which I kind of try to stay away from anyway. I didn't have any flour, so I used cornmeal. Yes, I used cornmeal. Banging. It was banging. It was banging. It was banging. I don't hear nothing. It was banging. So I'm gonna finish out this month with Prince tutorials. I'm trying to think. There's some, like, you guys gotta like DM me or whatever some of your requests. Lynn, I wish that I knew how to play the solo section of that. There is a solo on the extended version of Sexy Dancer. I will. Do you know the intro to that? I gotta get ready for it. Let's see. What is it? There's the intro. What what the heck? Yeah, something like that. You still want freedom? We all want freedom! We all want freedom! Give us free! That was so inappropriate. Anthony Jefferson, I don't know why you made me do that. Yeah, Lynn, I wish I could cop. One of these days, I may learn how to play that that solo section from I'm Yours. But he's going nuts on that. I've never dug real deep into that. Another Lover. That's one of my favorite songs. Another Lover, Hole in Your Head. I want to I want to put on like a play along or whatever, but I just don't like to get the copyright notices. Throw out another Prince tune. It's got to be a Prince tune though. So I'm trying to keep April all about Prince. Check out Vice and She's Fresh as well. See. You're gonna make me play this. I used to know that. You're always on my mind. Day and night, all the time. How about I learn it right now? You mean so much to me. Uh-oh. I need a new MacBook. There's my goal. There's my goal. Hey guys, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor, like really? Really, 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 really. My last year teaching in Oakland, some of you guys may have been around for this. Last year, my students at Cova High School in Oakland did a 15-minute long Prince tribute, Prince in the Purple Sound tribute. We started with I Want to Be a Lover, then we did Cool, and then we did I Want to Be Your Girlfriend, and we ended with Glamorous Life. My student Kenya, who was her last year of high school, did this banging solo. You guys search Cova High Prince Tribute. That's COVA High Prince Tribute. Please watch that. It's about 15 minutes long. I was doing live streams from the classroom during our rehearsal progress and stuff. And so Eddie M came out. Zena Escovedo, like I said earlier in the stream, she's a friend of mine. Zena came out. Sheila was going to come out, but she was busy doing stuff in LA. But so proud of those guys. You know what? Let me get a pen. And also, please, Lynn. You guys know my website is sonofabass.com. I'm actually going to have tedtalksbase.net point to that as well, but I haven't set it up yet. Sonofabass.com. If you guys ever have any like requests or whatever, also please shoot me an email or whatever. Please remember I keep all my content free. So please consider leaving tips and donations and all that stuff as well. Anyway, where is the link? I gotta get it. I gotta get it. But it's on my page. It's on my YouTube page, like on the home page. So you'll see it there. Anthony Jefferson. Let me hold on one second. It's on my YouTube page, like on the home page. No, it's not there. Okay, so here's another one of those. Here's the realness I like to keep on my channel. You guys are gonna give me a copyright claim for this video, and it's all good. So I don't remember. I know this song, but I don't know how to play it. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna figure it out. Right? Some of you guys, you already know. I've been supposed to be in the kitchen cooking chicken right now. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, I want you to take this when you are trying to learn a song. Follow this process. I promise it works. Boom. Boom. I do, I say it all the time. I feel like I say it all the time. Boom, boom. I'm not even worried about the extra stuff. I'm worried about there's a note, there's a note. It's, you know, right? I'll figure out the rest of the stuff. Boom. So what I'm hearing there is E. Let's see. Boom. So. Boom. E. Boom. C sharp. So all I'm doing. Oh, you know what? Excellent. It was held for review. The link was held for review. Now I'm showing it now. So listen for the roots, sing, match the pitches on the instrument, right? F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp. So let's see what the rhythm is like. Aquarian Space. Aquarian Space. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. What is it? What is it? So what I want you to get, what I want you guys to get, what I want you to get, I swear on everything I love, what I want you to get right now is, sorry, I just ordered some stuff too. I just ordered some stuff to make the sound all better. Really, look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Are you watching me? I'm watching you. I'm coming to your house. Seriously though. I want you to get this process of how I'm learning the song, right? Gary Bart said if you learn music, if the first note of music you play, you get from a page, you learn backwards, right? You gotta match your mouth with the thing, with the instrument, right? So I'm boom, 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 boom. I'm not worried about all the other little extra notes and all that. I'll get those later. Same thing. So the second time he went to E. So back to the same thing. E, then so I'm assuming now that the song is in the key of A because we hit that. There's a lot of A-ness. How am I going to test that? I'm going to test that by playing the A major scale over the song. Nope. It's in the key of E.
Just
sounds like Stephen Bird, your comment is held for review. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm not I'm looking at your comment. I'm not sure what that means at all. Sorry. So anyway, I think he's still okay. So here's a very a lot of dude funny. A lot of A-ness. Oh crap! It just gets worse. I mean a lot of A in the song. I ain't messing with you right now, Stephen Bird. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You trying to take me down some deep dark middle school paths. I'm coming to your house, okay? So on this B section, A. So we've got A, G sharp, and then C sharp. That was some fourths, but where are they going? It's not fourths, octaves. So B section again. A. Yeah, so slap harmonic. You got to be a little more specific there. Taylor, Martin. Like a mountain oyster. Taylor, you like a mountain oyster. Okay, you're losing me there, but I think I know what you're talking about. This is a family show. Supposed to be frying chicken. All right, somebody else was asking me about. So Lynn, I'll check out Friends and Strangers by Dave Grusin. Who's that? Anthony Jefferson, if you're still here. Hey, Taylor, we're gonna have to keep it a little cleaner, bro. We're gonna have to clean it up, homie. A#7. Since there's a little bit of a delay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which thing you're talking about with the enharmonics. Ugh. Aquarian Space, thanks again for the super chat. Somebody has... Anthony Jefferson, Do Me Baby. That's what I was thinking about. Do Me Baby. E. Lynn Charles, PayPal. You can use my email address, sonofabass@gmail.com, or use my name, paypal.me/Ted Gould. That is GOULD. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Guys, and when I say guys, I mean ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to get out of here. I got chicken I got to make. I've been on with you guys a long time, like 91 minutes. 91 minutes. I'm going to go make this chicken. And then I go practice, too. I'm going to go practice. We'll see what the next, I just saw somebody play I Feel For You on bass that was pretty doggone sick. I can't remember exactly where I saw him. But, yeah, and I got some tools coming to make the sound a little bit better for you guys. So thanks for hanging in there. Again, if you are so inclined and you dig any of the content anywhere on this channel, hey, nah, man. Nah. That cornmeal was happening. The cornmeal was happening. Oh, but I bought some Zatarans, like chicken stuff. So it's going to be different. Errol, you stay healthy as well. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Seriously. Next week, starting next week, it's definitely going to be regular. Last week, I just got super busy. I don't know if you know, I got sick last weekend, and I thought, you know, because nowadays you get like a sneeze and you're like, oh shit, I'm about to die. So I just kind of, you know, backed off a little bit and tried to like get my stuff together. But anyway, I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. All right, and I'll see you some other time in the week. You guys stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Be good to yourselves and others. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Peace. 2 fingers. I will see y'all tomorrow. Later.